Oh, hello, people. Oh, I didn't know the camera was on. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I didn't know the camera was on. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Oh, God. They so just love our music. Yeah. I just want to know before I let you go, baby. I just love it, y'all. I can't help myself. It just lifts me to the word. Let you go. Yeah. I got to know. I got to know before I let y'all go. Yeah. Come on now. Give me 3 minutes, y'all. Give me 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. I have to wake up. You know I take naps every day, y'all. I go to sleep every day. You know it. Oh. There's no way I'm gonna let you go. Yeah. Come on now. No. Yeah, I got some good topics tonight, people. Oh, shucking now. Where my orangutan at to help me dance tonight? These are the topics, people. Yeah. You make me happy, I must say. Still by beside me every step of the way. And I really love my channel. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna let go now, because I know what's right. Good times, yeah. Good times. Oh, Tiny's high, huh? Tiny, you high? What you been drinking? What you been smoking? I'm coming in a minute, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta get my mental illness together. Yeah. Sing it. There's nothing I would not do. Oh. Go solo, go solo, go solo, go solo, go babe, go babe, go solo, go solo, go babe solo. Rock it, rock it, rock it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Yeah, yeah. What's up, people? Bass solo in the house. I want you guys to take some time out for yourself. Get some rest. Yeah. To make sure I'm right before I let y'all go. Yeah. Da, da, da. Da, da. Da, da, da. All right, people. I just want y'all to know. Don't let this stuff give y'all mental illness, okay? So we living in a time that this stuff will stress you out. I'm not gonna let it stress Bass Solo out. No. There's too much going on in my life for me to let this stress me out. But I got to bring y'all some information tonight. Ooh, I love that song. He jamming, he doing it live, y'all. Live on stage. That's why the song ain't coming out right like it normally does. He's live on stage. He's going, yeah. Rest in peace. I got some good information for y'all tonight. We're going to talk about Jeffrey Akeem tonight. We're going to talk about Governor PRITZKER tonight. We're going to talk about Taylor Green tonight, people. Oh, yeah. And we're going to talk about military. Yeah. I got to put my orangutan up. I like when he dance with me. Where's my orangutan at? My president of the United States of America. Where's my orangutan? The Bass Solo channel. Come on now. Yeah, you be rocking with Bass Solo. Come on, orangutan, I need you. Yeah. I'm looking for you right now. Yeah, that's my orangutan. That's my orangutan. I got it, y'all. I got it. We're going to dance for y'all later on. Yeah. Peace, love, and blessings. That was so good. That was so good. I loved it, that you guys. I loved it. So Bass Solo's in the house. Let me get my stuff together before I get started. Because I do not want to be sitting up here looking for my music that I like listening to. Yes, I do. So let me sit it there. And I'm trying not to let my TV go to sleep. My TV goes to sleep on its own. I never programmed that TV. And I bought the TV in 2009, I think. And that baby's still working. The day you break, I'm going to be mad. But now, I just go get another one. I'll go upstairs and get a TV out the bedroom. Until I can afford to get a big one, because I like big screens. Yes, I do. So how's everybody doing out there? Bass Solo's in the house. Yes, she is. Let me greet everybody that's coming in. First of all, I want to tell you guys what the topic is about tonight. Tonight's topic is about J.B. PRITZKER. All the mayor of Chicago do not want the National Guard in Chicago. Then the next topic is about United States District Court Chief Judge says National Guard is not needed at DIRKEN Federal Building in Chicago. There's a judge. Did a stop. But I wanted the orangutan going to listen to the judge. We know the orangutan don't follow the law. No, the orangutan don't. So we're gonna move on down. Let me shout out. Let me say one thing about Bay Solo. Bay Solo said, welcome to all. No, that's Amy. Amy. Oh, okay, Amy. Hold on, Amy. I left out one of my topics. All right. Jeffrey Akeem endorsed standalone military bail pay. Jeffrey Akeem endorsed standalone military pay bill to pay personal aim the shutdown, the aim of the shutdown. So he endorsed to get it on. He wants the Republicans to come back to the House and just vote for that bill only. So the military can pay people. Hello. I'm clapping for him. Yes, I am. I salute the military. Yes, I do. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna bring it to you. And I got the videos and I even got the footnotes also. So basically, I want y'all to know about the military. And Jeffrey Akeem endorsed a standalone military pay bill to pay personnel aiming the shutdown. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome topic tonight. And I need some input. I need to know what y'all have to say about all this. And I need to hear y'all say what y'all need to say. But if y'all don't have anything to say, babe, Solo will definitely move forward. So now let me take this down. And I want to shout out to my moderators. Hi, Amy said, hi, everybody. Shout out to Amy. Hello, Amy. Awesome. Amy bringing the rules to the chat. Hold on. Let me get this together right here real quick. Amy bringing the rules to the chat. Amy said, be respectful of fellow viewers. There's people that's watching on the outside of the chat room, people that are watching in the chat room. There's some people just sit in the chat room and don't say a word. That's fine with Bay Solo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just, hey, I sit and listen too. That's what I do. I sit and listen. Yes. And no bullying, no disrespect to the host, which is me, Bay Solo, or the moderators, nor to the guests. There's times there'll be people that come in for the first time. And I love the way my moderators welcome everyone that comes to this channel. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. All subscribers, new subscribers, non-subscribers, you are welcome to come to Bay Solo channel. No spam in the chat. We don't want that over here. We want peace, love, and blessing and prayers. We have fun, we laugh, we shout out, we do all kinds of good, nice things over here. And we want to keep it that way. So no spam in the chat. Let the mods mod the chat room because they do know what they're doing. Thank you so much for the respect of the fellow viewers. Thank you, Amy, for bringing the rules of the chat. All right. What's up here? Let me get on going down the line. All right. Then Tiny said, hi, Amy. All right, shout out to Tiny, my other moderator. She came with a welcoming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining Babe Solo. Hit that like button. Oh, it's so cool if you do. If you didn't hit it, you can always hit it going out. You can go out and come back in. If you don't come back, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Babe Solo not going to get offended because that's your prerogative. That's your choice to do what you pleases. I just love that. I love it. Be yourself, because I'm sure being me. Subscribe is free if you haven't already done so. And Bay Solo, thank you so much. All over the world, all outside the United States. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you writing to me underneath my videos. And I will respond back to you as I can. Because there's times I'll be so busy with my own life that I don't even get a chance to see all the comments. But once I do, I will respond back. Thank you so much, Tiny, for welcoming everyone to today's Solo Chat family. I just love it. Oh, right now, don't you go to sleep on me, TV. And Bay Solo said, welcome everyone. New subscribers, non-subscribers, all subscribers to Bay Solo Chat family. With love, peace, and blessing, with heart and lots of sunshine. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. And smile, people. Let that shine bright. When you smile, that smile be so bright. You walk around with a mean, frowned up face, it'll become a habit. You won't even know you're looking like that because you don't even know you're holding your face that way. Just practice smiling. Smile anyhow. Think of happy thoughts. Think of things that make you happy. You know, that smile will just glow and you just enjoy that smile that's on your face. And that's a great thing to see a person smiling. regardless of your circumstances. Keep that smile going. All right, thank you, Dave Solo. All right, Tiny coming with the chat rules. Be respectful of your fellow viewers. No bullying, no disrespectful to the host or to the moderator. No spam in the chat. Let the mods mod the room, people. And I appreciate that, Tiny. Thank you so much. Amy said, hi, Tiny. All right, shout out to my moderator, Michael. Yes, he keeps me happy. Thank you, Michael. Don't you dare take away those happy faces. I love them. I love them. I'm not making this up. I do. Because I got that face. I keep that grin on my face. Yes, I do. Until somebody do something to me. And then I try my best not to get out of character. I don't want to act that way. No, I don't. I want to stay like I am. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. All right. Tiny said, hi, Michael. Amy said, hi, Michael. Oh, let's go ahead on down. Michael said, hi, Tiny and Amy with the beautiful prayer hands and a beautiful heart. He gave a double heart. I haven't seen that heart before, where it's got the two different colors behind each other. And then Sean D 414 become with the rectangle heart. I would love to have a Pandora bracelet like that. I keep thinking that way, you guys. I can't help it. Thank you, Michael, for the heart and the prayers all day. We need them. We all need prayer. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you serve. Prayer is the key to this life. Oh, welcome to the channel. Deborah Arizona Honey Bee is in the house. She said, hello, Tiny, Michael, and Amy. Hey. Hey, Deborah Arizona Honey Bee from Bay Solo. All right, Michael said, hi, Deborah. Alan. Honey Bee. That's my Michael, y'all. That's my Michael for you. And Tiny said, hi, Deborah Arizona Honey D. All right, shout out to my other moderator. I have another male in the room, Sean D 414. Good evening, Babe Solo, and everyone. Everyone is included in prayers and blessings from Sean D 414. All over the world, God bless America and all mankind. Thank you, Sean. Yes. Yes. And then Deborah Arizona Honey B said, LOL, Michael. I know he got me rolling too. You know, Michael got to bring that sunshine to Babe Solo. I need it. Y'all keep on bringing it. It's all right with Babe Solo. I love it. Laughter is good for me. I don't know what about nobody else. Sean D said, hey, Amy with the prayer hands and the blessings. All right. Thank you, Sean D. Deborah Arizona B said, my God, Sean D 414 in the chat. Damn, I'm with the stronghold. All right, Sean said, hey, Tiny with the blessings. Oh, yes. Sean D said, hey, Deborah. Well, he got the B in the front, then come the honey, then come the prayer hands. Okay, B, honey, prayer hands. Blessings. All right, Sean D said, what's up, Michael? Oh, y'all so strong. Y'all something else. Y'all something else. Y'all something else. Michael and Sean D 414. Y'all something else. I like that. Then I like that. I love that. Wait a minute, where my knuckles at? Do I got some knuckles with it? Yeah, they still there. I got 4 knuckles. What happened to the, oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my 5th one is so, it's so. I'm just talking. My internet is trying to mess up, so y'all gotta excuse that. Sean, Michael said, hi, Sean. Sean said, blessing, bro. Michael. Oh, y'all so kind and sweet. I love it. Amy said, hi, Deborah and Sean. All right, let's get this to rock and rolling. But I can't help it right now, you guys. I do gotta play one more song before I start reading. One more song, please. I got to. Because I want y'all to get on up. Come on now, get on up now. Let's do this. Hush now, child, and don't you cry. Your folks might not understand you by and by. Just move on toward the destination. You may find from time to time complications. Come on, say, let's do this. Yeah, come on, say, yeah. Come on, say, let's do it. Oh yeah. Child, and don't you cry. Your folks might understand you. By and by, just move on up. Toward the big old pushing. You let me tell you, yeah. Keep on pushing, people. Pushing, all right. Go, 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 go. Yeah. That Deborah. Move on, people, to greater days. You can do it. Yeah. We always gonna have complication in our lives. Move on up, people. You keep pushing, move on up. Don't go down now, go up. Just move on up, people. Yeah, based on about to get started in a minute. I'm gonna talk about the court judge first. You don't cry, people. We're gonna make it through this. Woo! Ain't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. You guys, I can't help who I am. I'm being me. I'm being me. I'm Babe Solo. And this is what Babe Solo loves. And I'm gonna do it regardless if nobody don't want to see it or not. Babe Solo does what she does. And this is who I am. And Deborah Arizona said, I wish I had Debbie Allen of a fame money. I heard that, Deborah Arizona. We're going to be all right. Because we got God still sitting on the throne. That's where our blessings come from. It don't fall from the sky. And yes, we get our blessings from people. God will send that right person, that right mail in the mail, that right situation to you, and it's going to be good. And once God gives it to you, it's going to be good. Yes, yes. We're going to make it, people. It's all about how you survive in your household. Yeah. All right. Tiny said, hi, Sean D 414. Sean D said, hey, Tiny. Twice. I guess he spoke twice. I don't know. Y'all be cracking me up. Y'all be cracking Babe Solo up. I am so serious. Now I'm going to get ready and read to y'all about this judge. This is good news to me. I don't know about nobody else. And Sean D laughing. He said, so we can't run to Canada, California, and other countries. We got to stay here and we got to go to war. It means war now. Oh, Sean, you're going to make me put that song on. You're going to make me put on these war. I'm going to save this, Sean. I'm going to have to play that war song. I'm going to put a star on that because I got to come back and play that war song. Because I want to go ahead and get started because a lot of people that's impatient. I don't know what's wrong with people, but you got to get patience, people. Do you know patience brings a lot of peace into your mind and life when you start having patience? It brings peace in your life. It really does. I mean, I stand in long lines, and that's where I learned how to get my patience. I try not to hold conversation with people in front of me or behind me because they get crazy because they can't stand too long in line. They start saying awful words, and I don't want to be involved. I learned my time long time ago by standing in these long lines. And I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not leaving. I'm going to come here and do what I got to do. And I stand in that long line. That helps me to have patience. That helps me to have to stand there and feel all that feeling that hits my body because I don't want to be in line. And then help me to grow through it, go through it, grow through it. And as now, I love having patience. I love my patience that I have right now. United States District Court judge says National Guard is not needed at DIRKEN Federal Building in Chicago. October the 9th, 2025, today's date. At 10:31 a.m., CBS Chicago News. Shout out to CBS Chicago News. This is not for no entertainment, it's for educational use. The Chief Judge of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois says National Guard troops are not needed at the federal building in downtown Chicago. The Trump administration has deployed hundreds of troops from the Texas National Guard, and the troops, called up hundreds more from the Illinois National Guard to protect the United States immigration and custom enforcement agents and faculties, as well as federal properties in Chicago, claiming the city is out of control and dangerous. Wow. I've been here 25 years. Nobody did nothing to me yet. You see, I said yet, okay? I'm thinking, I got family live downtown. They ain't complaining. They go to work every day. They drive into traffic. They complain about traffic. And life is what it is. You're going to have accidents on the road. You're going to have shooting. You're going to have all kinds of things that's going to come up that you don't know what's coming. There's things that's going to come that we're not aware of coming. But out of control? No, I don't think so. I have not seen it out of control. If that's the case, the whole United States and the whole world is out of control. You let Bay Solo tell it. And dangerous. That's what he said. Illinois and Chicago have sued over the federalization of the truce. Illinois and Chicago have sued, you guys. They did their lawsuit. Everybody said, why y'all ain't suing? Why y'all? They have done their lawsuit. And a hearing is scheduled for 11 o'clock a.m. today. Federalizing the ground only allows the Trump orangutan administration to send them to federal faculties with federal agents. The Posse, oh my God, Act prohibits the National Guard from being deployed to domestic locations for purpose of law enforcement. Ahead of the hearing, Chief Judge Virginia Kendall released a statement asking for troops to be kept away from the DIRKEN Federal Building of downtown Chicago, federal properties that houses the United States District Court for Northern Illinois Eastern Division. Providing access to the justice is at heart of the court mission and critical for our democracy. Maintaining access to the courthouse for anyone who seeks readiness remains a top priority of the court, she wrote. Judge Kendall noted the United States Marshal Service has jurisdiction over security both inside and outside the courthouse. Not the Federal Protective Service, she wrote, that she trusts and relies upon the men and women of the United States Marshal Service and the court security officer to provide security in the courthouse downtown. At no point did I, nor did the Building Security Committee, authorize or request the National Guard assistance to secure the courthouse. That's what the Judge Kendall writes. With my approval, additional security measures have been implemented to allow court operation to proceed, but those measures do not include the National Guard. At the courthouse, her statement says, Kendall said the court will remain open for hearing, trials, and neutralizing ceremonies during their normal business hours. In-person proceeding will continue as scheduled. This was ruled today by the United States District Court Chief Judge Virginia Kendall. Yes, let's see what Deborah Arizona is saying here. Deborah Arizona B said, no, Sean. Okay, we're going to leave that alone because I'm going to play that when we go to war. Okay. But Sean said, but those troops are dangerous. They shouldn't be here in the States. Yes, they are. Wait till I show you the video, people. It's coming up right now. I'm going to play you the video of what happened. You're going to see a little bit danger in there. You're going to see something and you're going to hear. Because it is shocking a little bit, but you got to be careful of what you see. I'm going to play it. First, I'm going to play before they showed up. What happened before they showed up. So, give me a second. Let me get it together, people.
A lot of things people had zero.
You watch.
Oh, okay.
Now I know why people drink a lot on YouTube. Because your throat gets dry from talking.
Clean your teeth, but I can't wash your whole mouth.
I gotta skip the ads, people.
I want to go to Illinois now, where the governor is standing by the president of the United States that he should be jailed. Jacob, let me throw it over to you and the governor.
Chris, thank you so much, Governor Jamie PRITZKER. Thanks for joining us live on MSNBC.
How are you, Jake? Good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. You know as well as I do, the president of the United States in the last 24 hours called for you to be imprisoned. I want to give you an opportunity with senior reaction on social media, but I want to hear what you have to say back to the president of the United States.
Let's start with the idea that this is a convicted felon. I mean, think about that. Who's threatening to jail me. I gotta say, this guy's unhinged. He's insecure. He's a wannabe dictator. And there's one thing I really want to say to Donald Trump. If you come for my people, you come through me. So come and get me.
What does that mean exactly, Governor? Do you believe that he would follow through or that he'll chicken out? He basically said the same thing to Governor Gavin Newsom when I was with him at the height of the raids in the Los Angeles area. Governor Gavin Newsom is walking free in the streets of California. Do you think that he'll chicken out, or would he ever arrest you?
Well, you know the expression, Trump always chickens out, Taco. And I got to say, he can't arrest. We've done nothing wrong here. And very importantly, it's Donald Trump that is breaching the Constitution, breaking the law. We're taking him to court, and I believe we're going to win.
Right now, in the Chicagoland area, the Texas National Guard is staging for a deployment that Governor has ordered. What's the latest? Do you know where they are, what they're doing at this hour?
Well, to be clear, Donald Trump ordered it and federalized those troops, and Greg Abbott's just going along. This is the same guy, by the way, Greg Abbott, who last year complained when Joe Biden tried to call up his National Guard and actually wrote a letter, signed a letter opposing that. Now he's okay with it because why? He's a lackey of Donald Trump. So we know that the Texas National Guard has been staging in Illinois. They're not yet, as far as I understand, on the streets. But I want you to know, the federal government is not communicating with our state.
They're not talking to you about where these troops are going.
It's unconscionable. This has never happened before. They're calling out troops onto the streets of a state that doesn't want them. And they're not even telling us where they're going to go, what they're going to do. This hasn't happened, I don't think, since the Civil War.
Let me ask you about the lawsuit. You have sued to stop their deployment. You didn't sue to stop National Guard on a nationwide level. You sued to say, correct me if I'm wrong, just the Texas National Guard.
Actually, no. We sued to stop him from calling out the Illinois National Guard, the Texas National Guard, and all other National Guards.
Amen.
Because it is unconstitutional.
On the streets, even before the National Guard has made it to the streets of Illinois, you've got the Border Patrol. I was in Cicero yesterday, a 90% Latino population. And I watched as they not only pick people off the streets, but family members would come up to me and ask me where their family members were. I watched you with Rachel the other night here on MSNBC, and you were talking about how CBS CBP has basically used the justification of the 100-mile border rule to allow the deployment here. And they're saying the border of Lake Michigan, the coast of Lake Michigan is the border. Lake Michigan, many people reach out to me and said, Lake Michigan doesn't even touch Canada.
No, Lake Michigan sure don't.
Suing to stop the deployment of the Border Patrol here as well?
Look, I think it's important to recognize that the Trump administration doesn't seem to respect any laws in the United States. They just do what they want to do. And they'll keep doing it unless someone stops them. Here in Illinois, we're stopping. We're doing everything that we can to push back.
Hold the line, Governor.
They've got armed, we're talking about automatic weapons and
What?
camouflaged. And they're not soldiers, right? These are ICE and Customs and Border Patrol agents that are roaming the streets of Chicago and downtown Chicago. Why? It's a show. It's a show of force. And why does Donald Trump want to do that? I've said this before, and I think it's important for people to hear it. He wants to militarize major cities across the United States, especially blue cities in blue states, because he wants us to get used to the idea of military on the streets, military troops.
No way.
Because of their 2026 elections, I believe that he's going to post people outside of ballot boxes and polling places. And if he needs to control those elections, he'll assume control of the ballot boxes and count the votes himself. He promised to do that. He threatened to do that back in 2020. Didn't get the chance to do it. I believe he would do it in 2026.
Do you believe we'll have free and fair elections in the United States of America during the 26 midterms?
If we all stand up and speak out, we sure as heck will. And you see there are literally hundreds of people here who are standing up to speak out. And we've seen in the No Kings protests and others, millions of people standing up. We need more.
I asked you what I saw you the other day about if the president invokes the Insurrection Act. You said you use every tool at your disposal to stop the deployment of federal troops on the streets of Chicago and throughout your state. Are you willing to direct the state police to arrest any federal officials for what they're doing here?
Look, we don't break the law.
Hello.
In Illinois, I'm not going to direct our state police to break the law the way that Donald Trump directs people to.
Shout out to Governor
What
PRITZKER.
we will do is fight like heck in the courts. We have to rely upon judges. And by the way, a Trump-appointed judge made the decision on Oregon and the calling out of the California National Guard. Judges will and can do the right thing. We have to rely on the courts. I'm not looking beyond that. We have to make sure that happens. But the other thing we have to make sure that happens is we elect good people to the Congress. Because in the end, if Congress is not asking questions, holding hearings, holding the president accountable, he will just run roughshod across our states.
What's your message, final question, to the people here of the state of Illinois, the people of the city of Chicago, as this incursion by the federal government, these troops are on the streets of their state, of this city? What do you want them to do? This big protest scheduled for 5:30 p.m. tonight.
Well, first, we've made sure that people know their rights and they know how to find out what their rights are, because we don't want them picked up off the streets just because they're brown or black, just because they happen to be undocumented. Committed no crimes. Remember, he said he was going after the worst of the worst. It's not going after the worst of the worst when you're just literally stopping children who happen to be brown and asking them for papers.
Well, I hope they don't stop my granddaughter because she's brown.
So first, know your rights. Second, we want everybody to pull out their phones, an Android, an iPhone, whatever you've got, and film everything you see, because we take that to court. We also show it to the public. And it's one of the reasons that so many people are speaking up and acting up in order to fight Donald Trump, because they're seeing this is not the country that we grew up in. This is not the country that we want. And so that's very important. And then lastly, again, we got to take them to court. It looks like we're going to do that.
For someone who has been threatened with arrest by the President of the United States in the last 24 hours, it's nice to see you out here on the street with all these people and in several vehicles.
This is how
Okay, guys, I got another one.
my dream car. It's all.
Hold on, I got another one for you guys.
And it only took me.
Now I'm going to bring you the protest that's happening right now. Okay, let's see what happened here. Sean said, but those troops are dangerous and they shouldn't be here in the States. And then Amy said, Mayor of Chicago doesn't play with Trump. No, they're fighting back. And I got another video going to surprise you guys. You're going to see the riot. You're going to see the protesters. And I mean, it's big time protesters. It's a lot of them. And then Sean said, why is it a Q-tip guy putting hands on a person? Damn. What Q-tip guy, Sean? Was it in the video? Sean said, Lake Superior dude. And you can see who didn't pass geographic. Oh my God. Oh my God. They trying to say Lake Michigan is a borderline to Canada. No, it's not. And then Damien said, and Amy, Maryland Governor Westmore, who is a military veteran, does not play either. Governor Moore and Governor Newsom are doing their thing. Good point, Amy. All right, let me mark you guys stuff. I like this. Yes, I put a mark because I have to come back. So get ready for the next video, people. And this is about the, remember he said it's going to be a protest tonight? I got that protest. I have the protest that they having for tonight. They're out there right now, most likely. Yeah, they're out there right now. Let me bring it up.
Commanders of the U.S. Armed Forces.
Okay.
I believe they're scared. They're actually frightened for their lives.
The president threatens to jail the governor of Illinois.
If you come for my people, you come through me. So come and get me.
Tonight, the surreal scene unfolding in Chicago and the high-stakes legal fight to keep the National Guard out.
They're not even telling us where they're going to go, what they're going to do. This hasn't happened, I don't think, since the Civil War.
Then James Comey pleads not guilty in his Trump-ordered prosecution, plus Senator Adam Schiff on Trump's corruption of justice and how Democrats are turning up the pressure on the vote that could lead to the Epstein files.
There's nothing to do with Epstein. Says absolutely nothing to do about Epstein. They try to make everything about Epstein.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
But all in starts right now.
Shout out to All In by Chris
Good
Hayes.
evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. Another busy news day. You may have heard in just the last hour in a post on social media that Donald Trump announced that Israel and Hamas have, quote, both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan.
I don't believe it.
This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first steps towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. If it bears out, it would, of course, have massive
Don't trust the
implications.
orangutans.
Could bring an end to a tragic and catastrophic war that has now entered its third year. We know Trump has been very eager to secure a peace deal quickly. We're going to have much more on this ahead. But we begin tonight in Chicago, where National Guard troops are mobilizing on the outskirts of that city. The governor of the state of Illinois does not want them there, nor does the mayor of Chicago. The president of the United States today called for those two men to be jailed. Quote, Chicago mayor should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers. Governor Pritzker also. And on a day when Trump's former FBI director was being arraigned in a Virginia courthouse, talk like this should probably be taken quite seriously.
These leaders in these local cities, along with Pritzker and Johnson, ignore what's going on, or, sir, they're helping Antifa cover it up.
I think actually they're petrified. You know, their families live there, everything else. I actually think they're scared.
Your Trump Tower is there too in Chicago.
They throw him out of the family business. The guy's a loser. But you know what? They actually, I believe they're scared. They're actually frightened for their lives.
For his part, Governor Pritzker does not appear to be petrified.
These days, the best
Hold on.
need a waiting room. Just a Wi-Fi.
You know the ads come in here.
Behind every Teladoc Health visit is a U.S. board certificate.
This is a convicted felon. I mean, think about that. Who's threatening to jail me. I gotta say, this guy's unhinged. He's insecure. He's a wannabe dictator. There's one thing I really want to say to Donald Trump. If you come for my people, you come through me. So come and get me.
Shout out to Governor
That kind
Pritzker.
of posture from the governor is pretty important at a time like this, because this is all happening just a week after the president of the United States assembled the 800 highest-ranking commanders of the U.S. Armed Forces and told them to be prepared to fight the enemy within.
Lord have
We should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, National Guard, but military. Because we're going into Chicago very soon. That's a big city. It's the enemy from within.
Why do he
And we
hate
have to handle it
Chicago?
before it gets out of control.
What we've been seeing in Chicago already from ICE and other federal agents sure does look like an extension of that problem. It feels like an attempted federal occupation. With images like this shared by a reporter with the Chicago Tribune of a federal agent pointing a weapon out of the car window at a woman who was filming them. Last Friday, we saw folks in a residential neighborhood, middle of the day, bright sunshine, get tear gassed. The chemical agent was used just a block away from an elementary school during a school day. Across social media, there is video after video after video of people being detained often violently by federal agents while onlookers yell at them. Like this video on your screen of Border Patrol trying to forcibly restrain a man while onlookers attempt to intervene. In one instance, a Democratic congressional candidate was violently thrown to the ground.
Oh, damn.
See that there? For exercising her constitutional right to protest the agency's presence in her city. Just last month, a pastor was shot in the head with what appears to be a kind of pepper ball projectile while speaking outside an ICE detention facility in the Chicago suburb of Broadview. I want to warn you, some viewers may find the video of that incident upsetting.
Those are snipers. Oh no, look what they did. Some people ain't doing anything but protesting.
The Department of Homeland Security says those, quote, agitators were blocking an ICE vehicle and throwing bottles. In his own words, that man, Reverend David Black, said, quote, I told them there was still time to repent, believe the good news, and turn from their wicked ways. That's when they opened fire. And again, this is all just the beginning. Today, NBC News is reporting the White House is now holding serious discussions about invoking the Insurrection Act of 1807, a law that the White House believes would allow Trump to marshal federal troops to act as law enforcement agents in our cities without nearly as many legal constraints over how those troops could operate.
Oh, this is
it would be, I think, akin to a kind of declaration of war against the people of this country with no actual legitimate justification. There is no insurrection. One person close to the White House telling NBC the debate over the Insurrection Act is working its way up an escalatory ladder.
It's so stupid.
What we're seeing in Chicago sure looks like the opening move in a larger vision for this country, where the leader consolidates power to harness state, local, and federal police in cooperation with the U.S. military, which is trained to defend America from foreign threats,
evil and wicked with him.
Instead unleashes them against Americans.
In this room, you are unleashed. The handcuffs that you're bearing, they're not anymore. They're all criminals. And whatever we need to get done, we're going to get it done. State, local, federal, on President Trump's promise, we are going to get it done.
No, you're not.
The pretext in all of this has been fighting criminals. But Stephen Miller and Donald Trump want to treat Americans who do not support their agenda like enemies, like people the U.S. is engaged in.
I better pay attention, take this stuff seriously.
And I've got to say, the response we're seeing against that vision in cities like Chicago is really actually inspiring, emboldening. I mean, despite being far less willing to weigh into American politics than his predecessor, Pope Leo, who is from Chicago, is calling out Trump's overreach. In remarks to bishops visiting him at the Vatican today, the Holy Father urged them to use the pulpit to speak out against Trump's draconian immigration policies. This administration has decisively lost the moral high ground on this issue. People at a deep level understand that what they are seeing in Chicago is wrong. They know that they are free citizens.
This is Chicago, you guys.
A free country that we spent hundreds of years trying to achieve and perfect. They know they have a right to film ICE and even to peacefully, verbally challenge ICE. They have a right to protest, to stand outside detention centers, to try and shame people that are committing what
beautiful tall building
injustices.
This is
and the fact that they are continuing to do that, even in the face of this onslaught, is a testament to the fact that Americans will not be intimidated. Just like a certain Chicago delivery cyclist maneuvered ICE last week.
It's sad, man.
And substance.
This guy.
In the GMC.
Look at this. Look at this. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm so happy he got away from them. Praise the Lord.
Soboroff is MSNBC's national political and senior national political and national correspondent. He joins me live from Chicago.
God bless that
footage
man.
Was taking. Jacob, what's going on there tonight?
This is amazing. I was just thinking this was almost exactly 4 months to the day that you and I talked on the streets of LA after that first raid in downtown Los Angeles brought hundreds, if not thousands of people to the streets.
I see you laughing.
It feels like deja vu. And I say that because it's a jubilant atmosphere. These are people who do not and will not tolerate federal troops, whether they are highly kitted up Border Patrol agents or members of the National Guard on the streets of Chicago.
Michael, don't make me laugh.
Critical playoff game for the Chicago Cubs. A lot of these people could be doing something else, sitting in a bar watching television. They're out here because most of them say they're here to protect democracy.
Yes. I'm praying for you guys.
Look at this. This is Michigan Avenue in the middle of downtown Chicago. Here too, hundreds, if not thousands of people. And it's not a feeling of fear. It is not a feeling of terror, which is being felt in much of the other parts of this city and of the Chicagoland area.
This is happening right now, people.
Going around picking up people, not who are violent criminals or the worst of the worst, but I'll give you two examples that I saw myself. A 53-year-old mother going to pick up meat to make a stew from Mexico who has been here for 30 years.
Wow.
And is now in the Broadview ICE Detention Center.
Are you
Another one
serious?
is two gentlemen who are on their way to work as mechanics, literally going to pick up a cup of coffee in Cicero, 90% Hispanic, 90,000 people there, the most Hispanic neighborhood in all of Illinois. And Border Patrol rolled up on them. Literally, the guys left their coffee cups there. They detained both of those guys. One of them's already in Georgia on his way to being deported.
Oh, no.
They're angry. They're terrified. Here, the energy is it's electric.
Jacob Soboroff bringing us that live dispatch from Michigan Avenue tonight. Jacob, it's so good to have you there. Keep up with us. Thank you.
So, my heart is so sad.
Thanks, Chris.
Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul is currently suing the Trump administration over its deployment of the National Guard to Chicago, and he joins me.
Okay, you guys, we don't want to we don't want to go that far in. I just wanted to show y'all that that's what's happening tonight in Chicago. And you know, I'm in Illinois, but I'm 45 minutes away from Chicago. So, you know, it just breaks my heart to hear those that did get caught by the those people. Let me move back up. Let me see. Right here, where with that Deborah said, oh, okay, she spoke to Amy saying that was a good point. And then I want to go down here, and Tiny said, you right. Sean D said, I think I sent you a video of her shuddering and dancing around the question. I saw a video with this lady sitting at the table telling the orangutan that they're gonna be buying buildings in Chicago to put the troops in. I am so serious. Why do he hate Chicago? Because it's black mayor and Illinois governor. The orangutan is going after Democrat states and leaders. Sean, it is so. I don't know what the next generation is gonna be like. Cause look how old we are. And this BS is still going on because of the color of our skin. Because we don't look like this piece of paper here. We don't look like this here. And they don't look like it either. I don't know what color they think they are. They are not white. They're not white. But they say they white. They ain't white. This is white, people. This is white. This is black. That's black, okay? That's black. Now, what they trying to do? Make a black and white world? God forbid. We still got God on the throne. And that was my conclusion about what's happening in Illinois. And that's happening today. They went to court today, and the judge said, do not bring the National Guards here. So I don't know if they here or not, but the judge said don't. And then what you saw just now, they're out there right now marching. They're out there marching right now for us all over the United States. And pray for these people that are out there that have the ability to get out there, because I know I can't do it. I know I can't do it. And Michael, you made me laugh, because you know why? Because I was so glad that dude got away on that bicycle. You know, he got some strong legs, you guys, because that dude, his bike had stopped for a minute. He was running with the bike. Then he got on, then he slowed down, and he said, he was good, man. He got away from, what, about 15 hours? I was like, go. I was going, Michael. I know that had to be God to let that man get by like that, because that was horrible. They're just snatching people. Y'all be careful out there in every state. Every state. Don't just about, oh, it ain't happening in my state. It is happening. You just don't see it because you're not in that situation right now. I'm not in that situation right now. I can go out there and get snapped because I'm brown skinned. Yeah. My family, friends, neighbors. It's sad. Lord help us. And then Sean said, well, he didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize. He's not going to ever get that, Sean. I'm glad. And he don't like it either. He mad. The orangutan don't like that. They're not going to give him no Nobel Peace Prize. He was terrible when he was president the other 4 years. And then you know what makes me angry, Sean, in the chat and those that are watching? I be watching people comments on the other videos that the newscast be casting. They talk so bad about us. Ooh, Trump, get him, Trump, get him, Trump. They so damn stupid. Trump gonna get their ass. Yeah, Trump, you go, Trump, get him ice, get him ice. They gonna wake up one morning, it's gonna be missing. Don't they understand that the president don't care about them? The ones that are rooting for him? Don't they understand? This man do not care about them, people. I am not making, why they don't see the picture? I think they ignorant. I think they don't have no understanding. And I realize something. There is people in this world that don't have no understanding. And they are ignorant. They never learned no education. I never thought it was that bad until I started paying attention to people, how they think and how they talk and how they act. And I said, I know they see what I see. Don't they see right from wrong? Right from wrong? They are so good at the wrong than they are for the right. They are so happy that all this is happening. And they don't understand they're in the same basket with everybody else. And Sean said, yeah, Sean said, and it's good. I guess he laughed. I don't know what you laughing at, Michael. But hey, Mr. Sean, I did it again. Don't you say nothing to me, Sean. I saw Michael. See, I'm looking on my screen. I see Michael up above you. So don't say I'm not Michael. I know you're not Michael. I'm catching you before you throw it on me. You always right there in my screen, you know? Sean said people could be watching the club versus the Brewers. I don't give a doggone about no clubs and the Brewers. I don't even know. I don't have regular TV. I'm finna show you what I got. I don't have regular TV. The clubs and the Brewers, whatever y'all do y'all thing. The Bank Solo gonna live her life. And I'm gonna be praying for those people that's out there that's protesting for us. Well, I don't care for me, for Bank Solo and her family. In my soul, the soul. Yes, but orangutan, you ain't gonna win. You hear me? Yeah. This means war. This means war. I'm gonna tell you, people gonna get out there. Don't think they not. This means war. This means war. In my soul. Now I can play a shot, so we can't run to China, Canada, California, or other countries. Nope, this means war. Deborah said, no shot. Canada basically said that food and has caused United States FAFO. We in our own. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm brown. This means war. This means war. Please the blood. God, please look over the protesters, look over Governor Princeton, look over Newsom, all the ones that are fighting for righteousness, Lord. Lord, look over the judges, Lord. Let them make the best and right decision, Lord. They know that is wrong what the orangutan is doing. I've been through the storm and the rain. But going wrong. And I'm so glad that I made it this far. But I know one thing. He can't have my praise. This means war. This means war. I may not be out there, but my prayer is strong too. Hallelujah. This means war. So you got to be a prayer warrior. If you're a prayer warrior out there, y'all pray for the people of the United States of America and all the mankind. Don't just pray for certain ones. Pray for everybody. You can't have my joy. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my prayer. Because I need the blood. There's power in the blood. I plead the blood. It's a prayer condition. And baby, don't pray for people. Yes, she does. I pray for them protesters in the name of Jesus. Jesus already know the outcome. We just gotta wait and be patient, people. Because it's all gonna be over one day, and then something else gonna come. This means war. This means war. If I got prayer work out there, please pray. Okay, I feel good. I feel good now. I feel good now. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good now because I was getting a little down there when I saw that woman got slammed to the ground. Oh, that woman didn't get arrested, y'all. They just slammed her to the ground. I saw the whole video. She didn't get arrested. She was on the news talking about how they hurt her and everything, and she didn't get arrested. They didn't even arrest her. They just slammed that woman. Do you hear me? I know her tailbone is hurting. I know that woman's tailbone is hurting her. Boy, if that was me, they slammed to the ground, I won't even have a leg or a hip or nothing. I'm be in a wheelchair. You slam me to the ground like that, I'll be in a wheelchair. God have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did Sean D said right here? Sean D said, this dude don't really care at all. He's a demon seed from hell. Do you know in the scripture of Hebrews, it says, Satan have angels. They will come to you as an angel of light. They will come to you with their kind words. They will come to you not in destruction. It don't always be like a roaring lion. They come to you as an angel and deceive you. Many people have been deceived by an orangutan. Just thank God you have not been deceived. Otherwise, you'll be right on my channel. Yeah, Trump, do your thing, Trump, get him, Trump. That's all I see when I look in them chat rooms. Yeah, the Republicans is right. Yeah. Common sense. Common sense people. They are control of the House. They are control of the Senate. And then they got a Republican president. So open the goddamn government. Hello. And I'm ready to tell y'all about that next. Y'all got to excuse me, so I lost it for a second. Sean said he got away with that electrical bike. He said, Michael, hey, Sean, I was happy you helped me out to go. I wanted him to go, Sean. I'm so happy I'm about to cry. I'm so glad they didn't catch that man. They would have slammed him to the ground. They probably would have did him like George Floyd. They probably stepped on his head and everything. Got me messed up. Musa. Ooh. Oh, pull yourself together, babe. So long. Ooh. Yeah, they got me messed up. He got away, Sean. I'm so happy. And I mean, it was like in slow motion, but it wasn't slow motion. Oh, I'm so glad he got away. I'm so glad he got away. And shout out to my governor, PRITZKER. That's my governor of Illinois. Yes, he's fighting for us. And so is the mayor. Even though everybody talk bad about both of them, I do not care. Bang Solo do not care what you say about these two men. They are trying to keep the National Guards off of us. And the ICE is bad enough. You saw what the ICE did? They stand on top of a building and shot a priest in the head with one of them balls. Yeah, that was a priest that they hit. I only told them to repent for their sins. They said, well, we're going to repent, all right, bam. You evil demon from hell. Mm-hmm. John, you laughing at that song. And Michael said, you know, the jury stand out of this. I got to see some footage that prices are cheap. Michael, Germany, Canada, and some more countries, they are pulling out from coming over here, giving their money to us. I saw it. They said a lot of countries pulling out. They not gonna, our dollar gonna be nothing if Trump Rangatay don't get out of office. We're gonna be losing a whole lot. That's why we got the tax on us. You right. If you get your orders, you so far at least when we order something, it do come to us, right? You see my chair I'm sitting in? This came from Vietnam. Vietnam. And this baby is put together well. I mean, this is the best chair I ever had. The other chair, it fell forward, and then the arm came off. And I'm like, what the world? All this money and my chair falling apart? I said, I'm packing it up. I have warranty on it. There's warranty on this one. This baby is strong and it's comfortable. It's got a massager. I don't use it because I don't care for the massage. But I'm telling you, this came from Vietnam. Vietnam. This is where that chair came from. But I ordered it through Best Buy. Ain't that something? I like that, Michael. That's a good point there, Michael. I might start looking at the prices too. Yeah, that's a good answer there, Michael. And then my shout to all my guys. You seen that, Mike? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And Deborah said, Michael, Germany basically saying my name is Burnett and I'm not in it. I can't breathe. You guys got me can't breathe. Oh my God. Y'all got me can't breathe. Okay. I got to tell y'all about, I'm toe up. Y'all got me toe up. Let's see. Who should I talk about next? Y'all want Marjorie Green or y'all want Jeffrey Akeem? Akeem. I'm all messed up right now. Oh my God. This is good. And I got some videos about Marjorie Green. And I got videos about the farmers. I got a video about Trump is hurting the federal workers from the shutdown. I think I will show you guys that video pretty soon. And I like that, Deborah. You guys, that's awesome. I love my moderators. They are awesome. I like that. And Sean said, Deborah, he's German descent. They don't own him. They don't own that orangutan. He remember, he orange. He orange, Sean. And Tiny said, that's called what they are doing to the people. If you ain't got any prayer warriors out there, I ain't got to tell you what to do. You already know what to do. Excuse me, why is my door wide open? Behind me. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Don't do nothing. Hold on. I just told you, hold on. Yeah, give me a second, people. I'll be right back. Hurry up. Hurry up. I don't care, Missy. You have to stay out. Sorry, she got to stay out. Yep, she got to stay out. That's what she got to do. I'm back. My dog opened the door. Do you see that? I don't want all that air in here. Weather is changing. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to catch no cold. I got another one for y'all. Tiny, pray for these people. Pray for the protesters that are out there helping us. The ones that are not out there. We're at home. And then John said, I kind of learned how to creep walk in 5 minutes when he took off on that bike. John, there was no creep walk. That was like anxiety attack for base. Hold on. I was getting anxious. I was like, go. And he had stopped for a minute. Did you see he had stopped? You think it was an electric bike? I think it looked like a regular bike to me. I don't know if it was electric or not, but dude got him. That was the grace of God. Ooh, I know it had to been the grace of God. He got away from them people. Ooh, he got away, Sean. Sean, you better not creep walk. You better run. You better run like hell. You're going to be put away in one of them buildings. We ain't going to know where you at. They ain't going to be able to find you. Your family going to be looking for you. They ain't going to never find you. Do they let these people go? I haven't heard that they let these people go, but they sending them to another country they ain't never been to. They was born over here. They are putting them in another country they never been to. Y'all, this is some scary BS. This is scary. Lord help us, Jesus. Oh, help us, Lord. Ooh. Deborah said, at Shandi 414, I know he is of German descent. They don't want to claim him. They are embarrassed. That's what I told him, Deborah. I said, he don't, they just own him. He's an orange orangutan. He's an orange orangutan. They don't know who that is. Skin coming off, got some flush eating skin, you know. He bipolar, deranged, schizophrenic, Jack the Ripper, Mrs. Hyde. He all that. And then besides that, bad back and neck and all. What about when they threw that woman to the ground? Y'all ain't said nothing about that. She did not get arrested. They just slammed that woman. They didn't arrest her. I saw the rest of the video. She did not get arrested. They slammed that woman. Do you hear me? Sean said, MJG is mad. MJG. Oh, Marjorie. No, that ain't Marjorie Taylor. You got a GA in there. I thought you were talking about Marjorie Taylor. But I'm going to talk about her and Jeffrey. I do. I got to bring it to the channel, people. And if y'all want to leave, y'all welcome to go. But I still got to do what I got to do. I still got to play some videos that need to be shown that's going on. This is important. This is our life. This is what's happening. And then I believe I should go to Marjorie. Let's see. I'm going to go to Marjorie Green. Then I can get my videos out. But I'm telling you, Sean, I'm the one. I got the bad neck. Remember, I showed y'all my heating pad. I got the heating pad for the neck, and I got the heating pad for the back. I ain't playing. I got it for everything. I use on my legs, thigh, foot. Did y'all see how that woman was thrown to the ground by those men? That was awful. And she was a peaceful protester. She didn't do anything. They just grabbed her and swung her. You know what I think? You think they doing drugs, them military soldiers, them ICE people? They might be high. You understand? They might be high. Sean said, yeah, Marjorie Green. Yeah, I'm finna bring it out right now. You know what? Think about those ICE people. They might be doing some SHIT out there. You understand? And they mind is like a missionary. You understand? I heard about that and shot somebody already. Yeah. I mean, shot. Not no bullets, not no rubber bullets, not no tear gas. I mean bullets. Shot. Some of the stuff I can't keep focusing on, you guys, because it's depressing. It's very, very depressing. So that's why I'm trying to bring out as much as I can and not too bad off, because I'm not here to depress you. I'm here to show you how these people are doing one another and how we got ignorant people in the world. I didn't know how ignorant people are until I started following all this stuff when I got in a fight for the city I live in. When I walked to the governor's house from Dalton, Illinois to downtown. Then when I went through all that and wearing camouflage and boots on the ground, doing the our house, shut it down, all that stuff, and locked down in the cold, in the rain. I learned a whole lot of stuff. I learned how people can turn on you right in the middle of the fight. I learned about how people could change on you. I have learned a lot since I came out. And there's a lot of people that don't come out. I got people that email me and say, I live here, I don't come out. Can you please put up your video because I want to see. And I don't see your video up because I don't know. That's how I learned what's going on in Dalton, because I live here and I can't come out. See, everybody thinks Dalton Village is for young people. We're mostly seniors over here, okay? We're elderly over here. This is a village where it's mostly like settled down area. But let other people tell it, shoot, we out of control, like Trump said about Chicago. Out of control and dangerous. Let other people tell it. But Dalton is not like that. Not like that. I love living here. I do. Oh yeah, I love living here. Now, I'm going to go forward with Marjorie Green. Sean said, I want to say they are from military and law enforcement. Really? Military? They slung that woman on the ground? They getting hot. They getting some hot. I still say they getting hot. Thank you, Tiny. Oh, thank you so much with the amen. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayers. Marjorie Green Taylor, who I hope Georgia vote her out, may be mad because now it is knocking on her back door, but she still supports Donald Trump, which she said with her full chest. I don't care who she supports, Deborah. I don't care if Georgia mad. All I know, she fighting for that the Affordable Care Act. She's fighting for it, and that makes sense for me. And I'm glad somebody turning on the right side right now because she is going against the Republicans for the Affordable Care Act right now. She is not in my state. So Georgia people got to make that decision if they want her or not. I see that orangutan back in the office. I see he's sitting back in the office. But I see Tiffany Henyard not back in office. I see we got her out. But see, ours was small. But this thing that, let me tell you about Marjorie Taylor. For one thing, she rich. She would be all right. She would move on to something else. They always do. They got backed up. They so educated, they got backed up. They ain't worried about not being voted back in. They can go do something else. That's what I think about these rich folks. Y'all don't think them senators are rich? They got rich donors that keep them in. How you think these senators stay in office? They got rich donors. But I know there was somebody want to run for Congress. They ain't rich. Ain't gonna be funny. But if you don't get enough people to send you some money when you're running for these small positions that are down at the bottom. Now, if you're trying to run for the Senate where the White House is, you got to have some money. You got to have some. You got to be rich. And you got to have the rich donors. So Marjorie Green Taylor, I salute her right now. I'm finna read about her right now, Miss Deborah, Arizona Beach. I ain't gonna worry about Georgia. Georgia got to worry about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Because right now, Marjorie Taylor Greene most likely, hold on, let me tell you about Georgia. How many in Georgia is on Medicare and insurance? Now that's what we're gonna do. We got to find out about Georgia now since you brought that up. Let's see if Georgia gonna kick her out or not. We won't know until her seat is up, and her seat is not up. In the state of Georgia, how many people are on Medicare and Medicaid? Oh shit. If I were Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'd be fighting too with the Democrats. Wait till I read it to you. Look at here. In Georgia, probably 1.9 million people are enrolled in Medicare as of 2025, and over 2.2 million people are on Medicaid as of 2024. You won't get out there and fight for your own city? I would if I were Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she got a whole lot of people on Medicaid. It said in Georgia, probably 1.9 million people are enrolled in Medicare as of 2025, and over 2.2 million people are on Medicaid as of 24. They got on there. In 2024 was 2.2 million. Might be more than that right now. It is estimated that around 264,000 people in Georgia are enrolled in both programs known as dual eligibility individuals. They get both. Can you add those numbers together? 1.9 million plus 2.2 million. They get Medicare and Medicaid. Tiny said, come on, Tiny. It's wartime, ain't it, Tiny? Fight with prayer. Fight with prayer, Tiny. Fight with prayer. Wait, but what Sean said? Sean said she's fighting it for her grown kids. She fight for her state. I believe that, Sean. It ain't about her kids. It's about the truth. Let me read about her before y'all start judging this woman. Because I'm not going to judge Marjorie Taylor Greene. I watched her all year long. And I never said nothing negative about this woman. Only one I talk about is the orangutan and his posse. And the werewolf. You know, the VP, he's part of the posse. You know, he's part of the posse. And then, you know, if y'all paid attention to PERSOAL, y'all have not heard me say nothing bad about these people that's in the White House. I only talk about the orangutan, who is the president of the United States of America, and his orangutan posse. That's all the ones that I talk about, and that ain't that negative. It ain't that negative, what I'm saying. And when you go to wartime, you fight it with prayer. Fight it with prayer. Fight it with prayer. Let me finish reading it. Then it says, Medicare enrollment in Georgia, the total beneficiaries of about 1.933 million people were enrolled in Medicare in 2025. Medicare Advantage, a signified portion, 53% of Georgia Medicare, that's what I get, population is enrolled in Medicare Advantage plan. That's what I'm enrolled in. 53% of Georgia people. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'll be out there with the Democrats too. And she ain't the only one went against the Democrats. It's 3 other Republicans went against the lady in Alaska. Y'all saw the pictures up there, and Trump called them names. I put it up there the other night. It was 5 or 4 of them went against Trump. Yes, they did. They got to. They got people in their state. It's on Medicare. It's Medicare, Medicaid over the whole United States of America. Put it that way. It ain't just no certain state. It's in every state. Now, it said 53% of Georgia Medicare population is enrolled in Medicare Advantage plan. Medicaid enrollment in Georgia. Total enrollment roughly 2.21 million. It has went up. 24, it was 2.2 million. Now it's 2.21 million. People are about 1 in 5 Georgians are enrolled in Medicaid as of 2024. Medicaid is one of the largest health insurance in Georgia. And I'm going to post this under my video so y'all don't think I'm lying. Medicaid is one of the largest health insurance in Georgia. Georgia. I was Marjorie Greene. I'll be fighting for my state. If I win or lose. You know, I know people be bad half of their life. Then can't you turn around and do some good? So you mean to tell me Marjorie Taylor cannot do some good for once? What she is doing right now? We just can't judge this woman. We can't judge her. We all got stuff in her. I got stuff in me I am done. Ain't correctly right. I can't judge this woman. No. Deborah said she's fighting for it now because she is now reflecting her kids. This is infected. Well, can you show me proof that she's doing this for her kids? You and I shot. Show me proof. This is affecting my daughter. People, please vote. You are so right. They have rich donors, so they will be all right. The rich donors, she got her own. Deborah, Marjorie Greene is rich her own self. Did you know that? Do you know Marjorie Greene is rich? She's rich. Her father is rich. Let me tell y'all about these politicians. They not sitting up in there like us. They don't really worry about doctors and going to the doctors and medicine and money. They go on these luxury cruises. They be on yachts and stuff like that. These are rich folks we looking at every day. We talk about these people. They are rich. She's not rich because of no donors. The money that the donors give her is to run for her campaign. That's not to pay her bills. You can't take your campaign money and pay your bills, your car note, your house note, go on vacation, them yachts, buy your clothes. No, you cannot do that. You can't do that with your campaign money. That's what donors do. They give you campaign money to run because they want you to win. They want you to win for them because what they want these are trillionaires and billionaires. Okay, y'all got me where I got to put the picture up. Oh, I got to put that picture up now. I got to put that picture up. So I can remind y'all that we're talking about rich folks every day we get on here. We're not talking about people like I will never be rich, but I'm rich in my soul and in my spirit. I'd rather have that than to be rich with money. Because the more you have, it's not enough. Some people don't get enough. That's why they scam you. That's why they steal. That's why they take the money, because it's not enough. Because they live that luxury life. It's not enough. What happened to my picture? Don't tell me I got to go through this again. But those that don't have patience that stay with Babe Solo, you're welcome to leave. I don't have no problem with that, because I'm going to continue what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to show what I need to show. Because somebody out there will watch this video. I already know it. Oh, yeah. Because guess what? I'm one of them. I lay up every night and watch my video. Yes, I do. I lay back and I watch my video. I really does watch it. And I told God, I said, thank you, Lord, for giving me the ability to run my channel. To give me the ability to run my channel. And I'm grateful to God that I'm able to run my channel. Because being on a channel as a host, it can be stressful if you allow it. It could be, I'm not kissing nobody, B-U-T-T-T. No, I would not do that, because that's not who I am. Some people do that to try to keep people on their channel. But I won't. I would not do that. That's not who I am. I don't do stuff like that. And I worry about judging people, because I can be judged as well, which I've been judged anyway so many times. But I know who I am. I know what type of person I am. So I don't let that get to me when people judges me. The way they see me. Everybody see people differently. And that's fine. I am trying to find that building where it said millionaires over families. I know I had it. What did I do with it? I got so much. That's why I said, if you guys don't have patience to stay, it's fine. I'm still going to run this channel. Yeah, I'm going to continue doing what I got to do, because I come to bring information and to show what's going on up to date. Not long time ago stuff, up to date. What's happening now. They're out there protesting right now, walking Chicago streets. LA did it, California, Maryland. These people are not going to back down to this orangutan and be afraid of him. God is still alive. He's not dead. He's sitting on the throne. He told us we're going to have wars and rumors of wars. He told us these things are going to happen. It's a matter of getting through it. And then when all this is over, something else is going to come in our lives. And don't forget, we got our own personal life where the storm comes, and it ain't got nothing to do with the White House. Y'all better remember that. Don't forget the stuff that comes in your own life. This is what I was looking for. Families over billionaires. We are dealing with billionaires, people. That's what we're dealing with, billionaires. And I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to put this under my video tonight about Georgia. About Georgia. Georgia is the largest, their Medicare. Oh my God, I didn't even know this until I looked it up. I did not know that Medicaid was the largest insurance in Georgia. If Georgia people, any of you out there listening, get out and vote. Save your state. Go out and vote. Study who's running. See who you want to vote for. You vote for people that want to save your medical. Save your finances, your taxes. Bring down the cost. That's what I want to put up. And I'm finna talk about this lady right here. Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's what I'm finna talk about. And I need y'all to give me proof about her kids, because I like to see that. Because guess what? I'm fighting for my kids too. I sure am. Shoot. I got grandkids. I got one granddaughter that get Medicaid and stamps, SNAP. And you think I want her to lose it? And she go to work every day? She go to work every day. You think I want her to lose her benefits? No. And she have her own place. And she has her own place. Because this right here about she's fighting for her kids, I'm fighting for my kids too, with my vote. I ain't rich. I ain't poor. I'm not in between. I'm not at the tail, and I'm not at the head. But I know one thing. I trust in God. And I'm praying that God save the people out there on the streets that's out there for us. They out there for us, regardless of how y'all think or feel. I believe that in my heart. They wouldn't be out there like that protesting. Marjorie Taylor Greene was too busy fighting Jasmine Crawford. That's the past. That's the past. They're not doing that right now. That's the past, John. That's past. That's past tense. Deborah said, my daughter is trying to graduate from nursing school. My granddaughter is in nursing school as well right now. She got in this year and paid a lump sum of money to get in. And my daughter is trying to graduate from nursing school at the finish line in Arizona. And her 11-year-old daughter has been terminated from Medi-Cal, school insurance, and food assistance. That's why, Deborah, I've been trying to tell everybody, my daughter is next to being a doctor. She don't have no insurance at all. Her daughter is 20, work 2 jobs, don't have food stamps or Medicare at all in my family. That's why I say I'm fighting for my children as well as Marjorie Taylor Greene is. And you know what you do, Deborah? If you're able, support her the best you can if she needs you. Because that's what I'm going to do for my family. That's right, Michael. Buck them eyes. This stuff is real. It's real. It's real. This stuff is real. That's why I'm not going to judge this woman right here. Because if she was my senator, I'd be glad she fighting for my insurance. Because she's telling the truth when she spoke. I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to give y'all the video. But I was just answering what y'all writing to me. I'm just answering what y'all writing to me. And Sean said, I sent you 2 things. I have nothing against Mark. I didn't say you had anything against this woman. What, you feeling guilty? You know what? Jamie Crockett, she's the bomb. Jamie Crockett, she can handle herself. She gonna be fine. She tried to talk bad to Jamie Crockett. Jamie Crockett, I love that woman. She gets down. And so do Marjorie Taylor Greene. She got a mouth on her too. They both got a mouth on them. Matter of fact, all of them got a mouth on them. Do you ever listen to Jim Jordan? God damn, he don't even take a breath. Oh my God, I said, do the man breathe? Do Jim Jordan ever breathe? That's what I say about him. So they all got a mouth on them, you know? I can't sit up here and worry about who fighting who up there in the White House. All I know, they're fighting. The Republicans is fighting what they believe is right. The Democrats is fighting what they believe is right. So all I'm doing is waiting on the outcome. And guess what it is? My vote. My vote. And once I vote, everybody hear me well. Once I vote, I'm going to go on and be happy because I know I put my vote in because my vote is counted and it matters. No matter which way it goes. Yeah. We all got a bad mouth. Some of us hides it. Some of us hides it. But me, I don't like getting out of character. I don't want to get out of character. That's why I try to hold myself together. The last time I got out of character is when I got attacked by some moderators that came in from another channel trying to tell me how to get along with my enemy. And then that's the day y'all saw me really get beside myself. I can't even look at that video because I don't like the way I carried on because they made me angry. To try to tell me what I should do, Nobody tell me nothing but God and the law of the land. Because I'm not want to pay these tickets. I don't want to get in trouble. None of those things. I don't even want to go to jail. Sean said, no problem. We're about fighting for kids. But Megan Taylor Greene stands 10 toes down against, I don't even care what she does. She whatever this woman does right now, I'm gonna read to you guys what she's doing right now. I'm gonna talk about up to date, what happened now with Marjorie Greene Taylor. Marjorie Greene Taylor doubles down on her unexpected break with the Republicans over health care in the shutdown fight. Washington Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't backing down from her break with fellow Republicans on health care that shook up Washington. In an extensive interview Tuesday, Greene, Republican of Georgia, accused her party of not having a plan on health care and made the case that it should be working to fix the problem now. When it comes to the point where families are spending anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month and looking at hikes coming on their insurance premium, I think that's unforgivable, she said. GOP leaders in the Congress are desperately working to keep their ranks unified amid Republican effort to reopen the federal government without making any concession to the Democrats. To the Democrats. House Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican of Louisiana, forcefully pushed back against Marjorie Taylor Greene argument, saying she isn't informed on the topic. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene does not serve on the committee or jurisdiction that deals with these specialized issues. This is Mike Johnson talking. It is duh. And she probably not read in on some of that Johnson told reporters on the Capitol Hill. Now, Johnson sounds pretty stupid. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a very smart woman. For him to make a statement like that about her. She's a very smart woman. Instead of backing down in face of criticism from the party leadership, Marjorie Taylor Greene decided to go all in. The reality is they never talk about it, and that committee working on, say, health, insurance, and industry. That doesn't happen in a secure faculty. Marjorie Taylor Greene is right. I have not heard the Republicans go in on talking about health care. All I heard them say, a clean bill, tax break for the wealthy and for the billionaires and trillionaires, and paid for the military, get their funds, and for the war people to get their funds, things like that. But they're not discussing the health care. They're not. They're trying to let it expire, people. They're trying to let it expire. I told y'all this so many times in different words and different ways. The reality is they never talk about it. Marjorie Taylor Greene is right. Have any of you guys ever heard about them talking about health care? All they've been doing is trying to get rid of it since Barack Obama signed it into law in 2010. That's all I know about the Republicans. They don't want the Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. That's why a lot of people didn't know what they were voting for, because they thought he was getting rid of Obamacare, and the whole time he's getting rid of Affordable Care Act, which is known as Obamacare. When a president signs something into law, that goes to that president. Obama signed Obamacare into law 2010, and it is called the Affordable Care Act for all Americans. We the people, no matter what color your skin is, your nationality, is for all the people. Yes. Yes. Okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene said this also. Okay, Johnson said he has reached out to discuss her concern. He said he reached out to Marjorie Taylor Greene in secret to discuss her concern. That's what the Johnson said. Why did he have to reach out to her and discuss her concern in secret? Oh, my Lord. When he reached out for comment, Johnson's office referred back to the speaker remarks to the reporters on Tuesday of this week, what I'm upset over is my party has no solution, Marjorie Taylor Greene said. My party, Republican Party, has no solution for health care. This is what Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying. It's not something that we talk about frankly, but it is a reality for Americans. And it is something that I don't think we can ignore. I won't, and I really want it to be fixed. Marjorie Taylor Greene disagrees with the Democrats' tactic for voting against a short-term funding bill to reopen, because that failed. Because Hakeem Jeffrey said, y'all think we stupid? Is this a joke? Short term? Now, this is what I like about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's sitting up here telling us she disagreed with the Democrat tactic of voting against the short-term funding bill to reopen the government at a current spending level without any policy changes. But she said she shouldn't prevent her party from negotiating with them to find a solution on the health care premium. The thing is, the Republicans wanted the Democrats to open up the government by saying, we'll do it for short term, but wait till December. That's why Akeem said, is this a joke? Are we going to say yes, and then they open up the government, and then everything expires? Who do these Republicans take us for? We, the people of America, are sending letters in to our king's office. Schimmer gave them the address where to send the letters to them and tell them how they feel what's happening with their premium going up. Oh, mine's going to go up for sure because I get Medicare. I pay for my medical from my Social Security. They're going to snatch it from my Social Security check. And my check going to go down. It's going to go down because they're going to put my money towards my medical. That's my premium that's going to go up higher than double than what I have already. So I like what this Marjorie Taylor Greene is speaking right now. She said she disagreed with the Democrat tactic of voting against the short term. And I just explained that already. But she still talked around and said, she said the party should still negotiate with the Democrats for a solution for the health care premium. The health insurance issue is happening right now. Deborah Arizona just said her daughter lost her insurance on her child and herself. My daughter lost her insurance on herself, and my daughter is a nurse practitioner. Yes, my beautiful, precious mini-me don't have no insurance, nor for her daughter. I sat up here and said, what? They just took her off a week ago. The premium is so high. She said she'd rather pay her rent, her bills, and get an extra job so she can pay for some insurance in the near future because she's smart. That's what you got to do, people. You got to figure out what you got to do if you want to get yourself insurance to go to the doctor. I'm talking about these people that's making the higher up money, like Deborah Arizona's daughter and my daughter. They're the middle income people. Now, people that's low income, that's making $15,000 a year, $20,000 a year, you guys is not going to be able to pay for the premium. It's too expensive. Because you got to pay your bills, you got to feed your kids, you got to buy clothes, you got to have transportation, all these things. This is why the Democrats is not backing back. They holding the line. And 4 Republicans is going along with them. Now, she gonna make the 5th one, Marjorie Taylor Greene. There were 4 they put up. Oh, they mad at her. They said she shook up Washington. The fellow Republicans on health care that shook up Washington. She shook them up when she spoke out. And she also spoke out against the files with the Epstein guy. She said, release the files. She stood with the women that was the survivors. People talked about her then too, but she's still standing. That's a strong woman. You got to be strong to be in these positions, people, or you ain't gonna make it. The healthcare insurance is happening right now. These premiums are going to go up, she said. Marjorie Taylor Greene said this. She ought to know. She worked there. She also made it clear that Congress should go back to passing 12 annual appropriate bills that focus on specified parts of the government and allow for the policy and spending changes as opposed to broadly extending the status quo on government funding. I'm personally against the government shutdown. I really want to be doing appropriate. She said, I really want to be doing what needs to be done. To pass appropriate bills, the House will need to be in session. Johnson, however, has insisted that he won't bring the House back until the shutdown ends. God dang it. I didn't even know this, y'all. I'm reading this for the first time. I'm reading this for the first time. Sean said, my statement goes with the first. I just sit fast. Deborah said facts. Sean said facts at Deborah. Tiny said no, it's for their flyers, commercials, and their billboards. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you. Thank you so much. That campaign money, It costs a lot of money to advertise. A whole lot of money. You'll run out because you got to run for months before you get voted in. And then Sean D said, I think she wants to know now impeach RFK too. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene ain't finished. She ain't finished. She gonna do something else. We're gonna hear about her again. But I'm gonna tell you what the House, Marjorie Taylor Greene said. Listen what she said about, I'm almost done with Marjorie Taylor Greene. She said this about the Speaker of the House. She said the Speaker would need to be in session. Johnson, however, has insisted that he won't bring the House back until the shutdown ends. She ought to know what she's talking about. She ought to know. Yes, Marjorie Taylor Greene did stand up against the files. Yes, she's doing that, and she's standing up now against the Republicans about the shutdown. She's going against them right now, and they are shook up. They want to stay unified. They're breaking loose. The Republicans are breaking loose. I'm not done yet. Wait till you see the video that y'all have patience to wait with based on. If you don't, you can always do the replay. That's if you want to. Right now, she just said, Johnson said, he's not bringing the people back until the shutdown ends. How you going to end the shutdown if you don't come back and vote and negotiate on the floor? What's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene, this is what she said. She believes that's a mistake that Johnson is doing, telling the Republicans not to come back to the White House until the shutdown ends. We should be doing appropriations. The House should be in session and continue their work, Marjorie Taylor Greene said. Marjorie Taylor Greene also said that the Senate shoulders some of the blame. Oh, shit. She said the Senate shoulders some of the blame, and that Republicans, with their 53 to 47 minority, could end the shutdown immediately by disposing of the legislative filibuster, which requires 60 votes to pass most pieces of legislation. They can open the government anytime they want. Yes, they can. They got the power. Let me see it, baby. Let me see it. They can use the nuclear option in the Senate. They can reopen the government. This is a bunch of drama and political theater. So I'm willing to call that out too, she said. I am so proud of Marjorie Taylor Greene for speaking out. For that is the best thing I ever heard her do. I am so amazed that she is calling it out. Sean said, how long do Republicans have a vacation? I don't call it a vacation anymore, Sean. I call it they're having luxury right now. Yeah. Now, bear with me. I'm finna show Marjorie Taylor Greene said today. I'm going to bring it to you. It said, Marjorie Taylor Greene doubled down on break with the Republicans over health care and shutdown fight.
I live for a fancy dinner where I don't have any idea what I'm eating. But what I really love, 6 times points with my City Strata Elite card. Just eat your points, my loves. City Strata Elite. Rewards where it counts. That's the point.
Let's start to Capitol Hill, where this morning there are few signs the shutdown will end anytime soon. NBC's Ryan Nobles joins us now. Ryan, good morning. Are lawmakers making any progress?
You know, there are mixed signals, none of them all that good. The shutdown entered its 7th day today after lawmakers failed to pass legislation to keep the government funded. The issue continues to be the same. Democrats are demanding to extend health care subsidies right now, while Republicans want to end the shutdown first and then negotiate. But for the first time, President Trump signaled yesterday that he is willing to negotiate on health care. Take a listen.
A negotiation going on right now with the Democrats that could lead to very good things.
Don't trust that right
things with regard to health care.
The president, though, later followed up on social media that Democrats vote to reopen the government first before any.
You see how he backtracked himself?
Leaders Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries denied that there have been any talks, but they certainly welcome the prospect. It comes amid a new crack in the GOP with MAGA firebrand Marjorie Taylor Greene calling for action on rising health insurance premiums and criticizing her own leadership for not having a plan to address that.
And right, we're already seeing the effects on air travel, but where else might we start seeing the impact from the shutdown?
Yeah, it's really going to start to be felt this week, because if a deal isn't reached, some federal workers will miss at least part of their first paycheck on Friday. Then food assistance for 6 million low-income families is also set to dry up soon. All that while the White House is threatening layoffs if the shutdown continues. So each day that goes by without a deal, the stakes and the pressure only get higher. And adding to all of that, some 750,000 workers who are on furlough right now usually end up receiving back pay. That's according to the law firm by NBC News, first obtained by Axios, that the administration believes that they're not guaranteed that money. The Trump administration is still negotiating, and this may be just being used as a negotiation tactic. It's worth noting that even if there is any loophole in the law that would prevent this money from going to federal workers after the shutdown, Congress could easily close that loophole in whatever bill they pass.
You know, it's a scary time for so many families. All right.
Scary times. Did you hear that? Scary times. Scary times. They are BSing. They trying to trick the Democrats and saying, yes, let's go ahead, we'll vote later on. They trying to get that bill in for them trillionaires and them billionaires. And I can see them now, them gun owners, the ones that their biggest donors are them gun owners. That's why the Republicans don't say nothing when people talk about them guns, because those they biggest donors. Check it out, Google it. The biggest donors are the gun owners that sell them guns, have them gun shops. The CEO that hold all them guns, those are the biggest donors for the Republicans. Yeah, and them trillionaires, them billionaires, they pressuring them problems. They pressuring them. But guess what? Wait till I show y'all this one. And we show you who fussing now. Yeah, I'm telling you something. Let me show you who fussing now. I feel bad for this guy. I really did. I felt bad for him. I really did. I felt so bad for him. He voted for this man. His name is Mike. He's an agriculture coach. You know, he got a farm and he got corn. Listen to what he got to say that happened to him. Hold on, let me turn it up. He looked like he crying, man. He make me sad. I feel sorry for him. He looked like he got tears. Yeah, this is sad. Okay, let me turn it up.
See anybody surviving this farm crisis that we're in. It's like one of the best foreign crops I've ever raised in my life. And because of the tariff, China will not fucking buy it. They are the only country in the world other than, well, they are the only country in the world that buys corn. And so now I'm literally trying to blowing it on the fucking ground because it's fucking useless, valueless. There's nothing I can fucking do to it. I'm going to need government assistance to make through this fucking crisis until these tariffs end. Never raised a support crop like this, guys. It's just fucking heartbreaking to me. I don't know how to survive. You know, Trump said he fucking loved us farmers, and here I'm just blowing my support crop all over the ground. Hopefully he works a deal out where Antarctica and Mars will start buying this corn and save the farmers. I'm sorry, support crop. You're fucked.
Shit. He almost had me crying. God, I had tears. I had tears. That guy almost had me crying. God, that was so emotional.
It's farmers. Everything is so fucked. See anybody surviving this farm crisis that we're in. It's like one of the best foreign crops I've ever raised in my life. And because of the tariff, China will not fucking buy it. They're the only country in the world well, they are the only country in the world that buys corn. And so now I'm literally trying to blow it on the fucking useless, valueless. There's nothing I can fucking do to it. I'm going to need government assistance to make it through this fucking crisis until these tariffs end. I've never raised a corn crop like this, guys. And it's just fucking heartbreaking to me. I don't know how I'm going to survive. You know, Trump said fucking loved us farmers, and here I'm just blowing my support crop all over the ground. Hopefully he works a deal out where Antarctica and Mars will start buying this corn and save the farmers. I'm sorry, corn crop.
We got me so emotional. See, I don't have nothing against nobody raising nothing. That man almost got me in tears. That made me sad. That he gonna lose all that corn. He probably gonna make it out of hay or something, you know, give it to the pigs and the horses. You know what I'm saying? And China won't even buy it because he put the tariffs on them. I'm emotional. I don't know how y'all feel, but I care about that man. That man is crying. You can hear it all in his voice. Y'all, there's a lot of people don't care about nobody. I'm glad I care about people. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. This got me messed up. I'm emotionally disturbed right now. And what's my other video? Okay, here we go. Trump is hurting people for federal government. This is what Trump is doing.
Thank you so much for coming. So I was at the US FDA in the Center for Devices and Radiological Health, and our entire communications office was decimated. So right now, if somebody has a pacemaker inside their body that is failing, there is nobody there to communicate that to the public. So we covered everything from Band-Aids to brain implants to breast implants to pacemakers to hips. If there's a recall, there is no staff there to tell the public that people have devices inside their body that are failing them or creating toxic situations in their body. Okay. We're going to keep working. Thank you so much for coming. So I was at the US FDA in the Center for Devices and Radiological Health, and our entire communications office was decimated. So right now, if somebody has a pacemaker inside their body that is failing, there is nobody there to communicate that to the public. So we covered everything from Band-Aids to brain implants to breast implants to pacemakers to hips. If there's a recall, there is no staff there to tell the public that people have devices inside their body that are failing them or creating toxic situations in their life. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep working. Thank you so much.
Keep working, Democrats. Keep working. Keep working. Now, I'm going to show this one. This is the grand finale. This is the federal union workers. They are mad. This is live. Federal union leaders on government shutdown impact. They had a press conference. They are angry. Yes, they are very angry. It's just so sad. That farmer guy, he broke my heart. God, he made me feel so bad. My eyes are red.
Despite this rain, I'm going to persevere. I'm certain. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it because service is who we are. They are the best of Americans. So today, I call on leaders from both parties to sit down together, work out the differences, and find a solution that reflects the best of America, just like federal employees do every single day. I call on you today to put people over politics. Let's end this shutdown and get back to the business of serving the American people all together. And so, brothers and sisters, that's what this is all about. We want to do this because we know it's right. So, brothers and sisters, next I want to call on my brother, Matt Biggs, my brother. And it's a pleasure to introduce him, the president of the International Federation of Professional and Technical Engineers, IPET, my brother, Matt Biggs. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm honored to be here today. Thanks everybody for being here. IFPTE, we represent 34,000 federal workers across government agencies. Some of them are working today and some of them aren't. There's roughly 620,000 federal employees that are furloughed. When you can do the math, there's roughly about 2 million federal employees. So the difference, the other folks are working. What they all have in common is they're not getting paid. They're not getting a paycheck. Now, despite what this OMB director, Russ Vogt, thinks, these are working families. These are workers, working Americans that have families, that live paycheck to paycheck, that have to pay bills, to put food on the table. And denying them a paycheck is simply cruel. It's cruel. And keep in mind, these federal employees have nothing to do with this government shutdown. Most of them are still showing up and they're working every single day. IFPT, we represent workers at the Department of Defense, as all of these unions do, or most of them. They're showing up and they're doing their work to help our fighting men and women and protect the defense of this nation. And what do they get in return? They get OMB Director Russ Vogt, who says they may not even get a paycheck. Yeah. That is deplorable. It's shameful. Now, IFPT, I echo Brother Kelly's message to the Congress. Come together. Republicans, Democrats, come together. Let's reopen this government. And we implore President Trump to come to the table and work with both sides, Democrats and Republicans, and reopen this government. And we also, at IFPT, we also implore Congress to protect their appropriating authority. When Congress appropriates money and they designate money for these agencies, the executive branch should not have the ability to impound the money or spend the money any way they want.
That's
so
what I
when
want to know.
Congress
Where the money
appropriates
going?
the money, they have to protect their authority to be able to decide how the money's spent. So we urge Congress, number one, reopen the government and get our people their paychecks. And number two, Congress, in bipartisan way, protect your co-equal branch of government responsibility by protecting your ability to designate spending. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So I'm honored right now to introduce my union sister, Flight Attendants President Sarah Nelson.
Thank you, Matt. My name is Sarah Nelson. I'm the president of the Association of Flight Attendants, CWA, representing 55,000 flight attendants at 20 different airlines. And we count on federal workers every single day to do our jobs. hundreds of thousands of aviation workers, both federal sector and private sector, ask all day long, is it safe? We do that so the American public who travels with us can take safety and security for granted. Right now, TSA officers are coming to work, making good on their oath to the Constitution, to all of us, to keep us safe. Air traffic controllers are coming to work, making good on their oath to the country, just like they do every single day, understaffed and under-resourced by this government. They are coming to work under an increasingly unsafe scenario, because in safety, we know that the first rule is to remove all distractions in order to keep things safe. What could be more of a distraction than not getting a paycheck? Not knowing if you're going to be able to keep your family in your home, not knowing if you're going to be able to buy the insulin that you need to keep your child alive, not knowing that you're going to be able to make good on what the people who count on you and love you need you to do. In all of our communities, all across this country, this is not just about Washington, D.C. Federal workers serve in every single one of our communities around this country. And the people who are not getting paychecks are not paying their payroll bill. They're not going to be able to pay their rent. They're not going to be able to pay for the other services. And that is going to have a ripple effect on all of us. Now, they take an oath and they take it seriously. And those who are required to come to work without the backing of the cybersecurity people who are on furlough.
Yes.
Without the backing of the administrative people who help our people in the Social Security Administration make sure that our veterans and our other retirees continue to get their paychecks. Without the ability to have food inspectors and water inspectors on board to make sure that all of us stay safe in our communities. This is putting the rest of us increasingly at risk. This is a dangerous game. And the oath and the commitment that these federal workers are showing to all of us right now is something that Senate Majority Leader John Thune should emulate, not exploit. This is not a political game. We have two crises before us, a dismantling of our healthcare system and millions of people about to lose their healthcare, and federal workers who are going without work and without a paycheck or work and being told that they won't even get that pay in violation of the law. Both crises can be solved with one vote. And we call on the Senate Majority Leader to work in a bipartisan fashion and all members of the Senate to bring us to a resolution to solve both crises today. They have the power and the ability to do that, and they need to act like the federal workers who stand up for all of us and keep us safe in our communities. Flight attendants stand with them. We stand with all federal workers. We stand for our Constitution, and we stand for the principles that are in this country that is first and foremost about making sure that in our communities we remain safe with solidarity for everyone around us. Thank you very much. And now, let me just say,
do you see how powerful that is, people? Those are federal workers. That's for the flight of goddamn airplane. There's some people that fly in the airplane. Those are different. You know who these are? These are different CEOs, presidents of all these jobs. Coming in here and talking.
Millions of transportation workers who stand with federal workers in this fight for justice. Greg Regan is the president of the Transportation Trades Department, representing millions of transportation workers. Greg.
Hey guys, this is Senator John Ossoff in Georgia, and please hear me out because I'm the only Democratic senator.
All right, thank you. As Sarah mentioned, I'm Greg Regan, president of the Transportation Trades Department, AFL-CIO. We represent 39 unions across all modes of transportation,
39.
Public sector and private sector. And Sarah did an excellent job of highlighting the problems and the risks associated with aviation and what happens there. But this is about safety, about project delivery across the country. Every single American that relies on our infrastructure system, on our transportation, is being affected by this, by ways they understand and are obvious, and ways they may not see. We're talking about delays of projects of national importance like Gateway, that is the busiest rail corridor in the country. We're talking about massive planning projects that are being delayed. We're talking about safety inspections, not just the TSA workers and the air traffic controllers and the safety specialists, inspectors. All of those are being impacted negatively, but also railroad inspections, also transit projects.
Yes.
The American people, the workers who keep this country running, are being held hostage by a political dispute, by a petty political dispute that they have nothing to do with. This is entirely vindictive, and the only victims are going to be this country. We've all seen the reports every single time we go through this stupid process of a shutdown.
Come on.
How much the government, the American taxpayers, lost because of the shutdown. It costs us money just to restart everything. It is a drain on our economy. It's a drain on our safety. It's a drain on the people that live here. So we need to put this to an end. Get serious about negotiating. Get serious about solving problems. Get as serious as the federal employees who are out there every single day going to work with the uncertainty of not knowing when they're going to get paid. We need the members of Congress to do the exact same thing and get serious about putting our people first. Putting federal employees first, putting taxpayers first, putting safety first. All of that is at risk right now. And with every second, every minute, every hour that this goes on, we put all of these systems further at risk. So get serious. Get to the table. There is a solution right in front of us. We should not be putting other people at risk. We should not be putting federal employees under all this strain. And we should have some continuity and certainty in the largest government in the world. We are the richest government in the world. Let's act like it. Let's start actually doing our jobs. And let's put the American people first. With that, I would like to introduce
this is good. You know what? These are federal union leaders on government shutdown. These are federal union leaders speaking right here that I showed you guys. They are the ones that got that big money. They are hurting no different than we are going to hurt. They're hurting now. They ain't got to us yet. That's why the Democrats is holding the line. But it's about to expire. It's going to get worse. If those Republicans don't come back to the White House and go negotiate with the Democrats, they can come up with something. They can come up with something. They can come up with something. I'm telling you what they're doing. They don't want us to have no insurance. That's where the money is. They want to get that money out of the insurance and give it to themselves. Don't believe me if y'all don't want to. Don't believe me if y'all don't want to. I don't know. You better do your research. Sean said Fox News going to be mad. I don't even know who Fox News is. I don't even care. I don't even watch them. I don't know what they're going to be mad about. Trump can go sit on there. He owns Fox News. Did you know that? Fox Orangutan owns Fox News. Why should they be mad? He owns it. That's his news. That's his news channel. He can go there and talk all he wants to and say all stupid lies about America. Sit up and lie. Now we finna come forward with this man right here. This man right here came up with a solution for the federal people that are working. This man right here. And then Babe Solo will be coming to an end. I won't hold y'all any longer, but I got to tell you what Jeffrey King got in store for the military people. House Majority Leader Hakeem Jeffrey said Thursday that he would support a standalone bill to pay military personnel amid the shutdown. Speaking to reporters outside the Capitol, Jeffrey urged House Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican of Louisiana, who has canceled all House votes since September 29th, to call lawmakers back to Washington so they can ensure the troops are paid on schedule. What'd you say, Michael? Michael said most people in the government don't need a paycheck. Put them on Section 8 and full staff. Hold on, Michael. Michael, I had Section 8 before, but I never had food stamps, but I did have Section 8. And it helped me out a whole lot. I was glad to be on Section 8. It helped me pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? And then as I moved up the ladder, I finally got a good job and I bought my first house. Yeah. So I lived on Section 8. That's why I'm sitting up here. I'm laughing, you know, because ain't nothing wrong with that. They can go get on. But Michael, one thing about these people, they rich. They got big houses. They got in-law suites. They got mansions. They ain't gonna want to go get on Section 8, Michael. They'll kill themselves first. Lord, forgive me for saying that. But I'll never forget when people were tying themselves to their houses. They were setting their houses in fire in Florida. And I was, God, I think I was in my 30s. And everybody was coming on. A man came home and killed his whole family and himself because the jobs had shut down and stopped. Something happened to where they were losing their houses and stuff, and they really committed suicide. People would suicide themselves before they go that low. They feel that's too low for them to get on Section 8, Michael. These people will take their lives, their family lives, all that from losing everything. Because they're not used to it. They've been given a silver spoon, gold spoon, whatever spoon they want to call it besides brass or wooden spoon. I'll take a wooden spoon. I'll keep it shined up and smooth so it won't scratch me. Yeah, I'll take a metal spoon. Yeah, I think I'll take a metal. Forget the wood. I might get cut by the wood. Metal can cut you too if you don't be careful. Oh, that's okay. I'll just take it, period. But that was a good thing to make me laugh, Michael. That was definitely funny. Most people in the government don't need a paycheck. Put them on Section 8 and food stamp. But these people I just showed you, these are the big shots, Michael. These people living in mansions. These people are not living in an apartment. And if they are, it's apartment that they own it. Townhouses, living on the ocean. We got a lot of rich people in this world. There's a lot of rich people in this world. If you Google it, it'll tell you how many billionaires and trillionaires in this world. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. They got money. They got that money, and I'm gonna tell you, that's who's running the world right now. They wait for these presidents to get in office, and they tell them presidents to do what they want them to do. That's why the Epstein files don't want to be released. There's a lot of people on that list who will give everybody in this whole world a heart attack. Other countries are on that list. Don't you know if that list get out like they wanted to? What? You might as well go get your oxygen tank. You're gonna stop breathing. You're gonna stop breathing when you hear what these people are doing that's on that list. That man kept a record of. He was pretty smart, that Epstein guy. He was pretty smart. He probably kept that little book because he knew somebody might knock him off. So if he died, he gonna say, they're gonna get y'all too. So he kept a good record. Yeah, he kept a good record. That's why they don't want to let it out there. They only let little pieces of stuff out there, but they don't want to tell the whole thing because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. But Hakeem Jeffrey endorsed standalone military bill pay. He wants Speaker Mike Johnson to come back to the White House so they can ensure the troops are paid on schedule. The White House Republicans need to do is come back so we can address the military pay issue and reopen the government. Yet, Jeffrey told reporters just outside the Capitol, this is an extraordinary thing. Members of the House Republican Caucus are upset and perplexed that their leadership has them on vacation week after week after week. The issue is military pay has become a centerpiece of the partisan fight over federal funding, and the issue of military pay has become a centerpiece. Okay. They want to reopen the government 9 days into the shutdown. Wait. I skipped a line. Let me start over. The issue of the military pay has become a centerpiece of the partisan fight over federal funding and how to reopen the government 9 days into the shutdown. Members of the military are scheduled to be paid October the 15th, but these checks will be withheld if Congress doesn't act beforehand. On Tuesday, Johnson suggests he was ready to support a standalone bill to pay the troops and air traffic controllers, even if other parts of the government remain shattered. We're monitoring that day by day, King said. I'm certainly open to that. We have done it in the past. We want to make sure that our troops are paid. But the idea is opposed by Senator Republican leader who are hoping to minimize the pressure on the Senate Democrat to support the GOP short-term spending bill, which will fund all areas of the federal government, including the military. On Wednesday, Johnson walked back in his openness to standalone Pentagon bill, saying if Democrats want to fund the military, they should support the large package. Here we go, y'all. What that tell y'all? What that tell y'all, Sean D, Michael, anybody all still here with Babe Solo? The speaker just said they ain't gonna pay the military unless the Democrats support their bill. That's what the whole fight is about. The Democrats don't want to go along with the bill they want them to sign. It's for the rich folks. Something ain't right here, y'all. Come on now. Something ain't right. Sean said, get your popcorn ready. Sean, I need a drink. Baby, can you fix me some ginger ale on some ice? Please. I'm gonna have my grandbaby fix me some ginger ale on ice. Forget the water. I need something strong. That ginger ale will open me up. The speaker said, oh my God. The speaker said, this is what the speaker said. Oh my God. On Wednesday, Johnson walked back in his openness to standalone Pentagon bill, saying if the Democrat wants to fund the military, they should support the large package. That's the problem now, y'all. I told y'all it's the Republicans. Why does everybody keep blaming it on the Democrat? Here go Akeem Jeffrey endorsed the standalone military bill. Y'all can Google it and find it yourself. He endorsed it. He wants to pay the military. They can vote on that without all this other mess. Even though they don't open up, pay the military. Pay them, the controllers, the traffic controllers, the government, you know, even though they remain shut down. But Johnson said the only way they're going to do that is the Democrat vote on the large package. The speaker amplified that position on Thursday. That's today. When he was pressed on the issue by a C-SPAN caller who urged him not to allow the troops to go without pay. The Republicans are the ones delivering for you. We had a vote to pay the troops. It was a continuous resolution 3 weeks ago. Johnson told the caller, the Democrats are the ones preventing you from getting a check. Damn. Look at the psychology this man is using on that caller. I understand. Back in the Capitol, a short time later, Johnson told reporters that such a bill would be fertile because Senator Democrats wouldn't support it. Grandma's going to taste water. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, guys. Y'all want some? This is ginger ale on ice. I had something strong, because this stuff is getting terrible. Akeem ready to help pay the military, and now here's the speaker saying they ain't gonna do it if they vote on the whole bill, on the whole package that they want. They want the Democrats to vote on. Guess what? The 4 Republicans is not voting with the Republicans on the bill they try to push. Y'all's heard about it already. Go Google it and find it. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. You can get this information yourself. Now they decided. This is what they said. He said the Democrats would not support it. Akeem just said he would. They're going to vote for it. The military to get paid. They decided to turn this into a political stunt. So coming back here, doing it, and having a duplicate vote to do the same thing we already did. That's not true. Akeem just said, let's vote to get the troops paid on time. Vote on that only. Johnson is twisting these words, people, like most people do. They decided to turn it into the political stunt. So coming back here, we're going to be doing the same thing. This is what Johnson is saying. Oh my God. Would accomplish nothing because Chuck Schumer going to stop it in the Senate. Johnson said. They're playing games. No, you guys are playing games. I don't believe Jeffrey King would make a statement like that and endorse to pay the military. I don't think he's playing games with that. He wants the military to get their check on time. Wait a minute, October 15th is next week. Oh, well, we don't know, you guys. Look like to me, Justin is not going to go along with this. Representative Jean, a Republican from Virginia, who represents a large number of military personnel in her North Fork district, has sponsored legislation to ensure the troops get paid during the shutdown. And some Republicans are hoping for a chance to vote on the bill before October 15th. Didn't I just say that? I'm reading this for the first time. This Republican wants to get them paid. President Orangutan Trump has also endorsed the idea of passing such a bill on Wednesday, and he said that probably will happen. Y'all saw what that orangutan did. He went back on social media. Y'all heard me show you the video. He said, yeah, we negotiating on the Medicare. What did he do? He went on his social media account. He said, we're not going to do it unless y'all vote now and open up the government. Then we'll vote later. I'm out here, you guys. Faye Solo has done her job. I have breathed the fact. I have done it. Yeah, I sure have. Babe Solo sure have. Shoot, I'm finna go take care of Babe Solo right now because you know what? I see the truth. I see everything. And I'm telling you, the American people are not gonna stand for this. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I am so serious. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Thank you, Sean D, Michael, Tiny, Amy, Deborah, Arizona, Honey Bee. Yes, and I want to thank all my new subscribers, all subscribers, non-subscribers for watching Babe Solo channel tonight. Thank you, Tiny, for coming in also. Amy, yeah. Come on, people. Take this seriously. You see them rich folks, they crying. They want their check. Just like the rest of us. I want my check too. So I want y'all to have a pleasant night. Good night, everybody. Come in front with your own copy. Babe Solo just gonna come in with like you always do. Good night, everybody. I hope you got something out of this channel.